Good morning, everyone. We're going to do a little modification upgrade today. This here is a 12-volt plug that I installed for my Starlink. But I don't like the Stargear adapter. The Stargear adapter works great in the truck, but I don't like it out here. So I'm going to put in a regular plug there if everything works out right. Oh, that's my solar. That's for my diesel heater, in case you're wondering. And this is the plug, this Stargear. It works great in the truck. It's just this is not a very good 12-volt plug, so it's kind of wobbly. So I'm going to take it out and just go direct to the cable. This is the receptacle that I bought, or plug that I bought. I got a black cover for it. But I'm going to put it in there instead of that. It's got the 24-volt booster in it, so it'll bring my voltage up to what it needs to be. Anyway, let's see how this works. Oh, if you're wondering what the hook is for, I have a 110 receptacle here. Not a receptacle. This is actually an input. It goes to a DC charger from my battery. It goes straight to the battery instead of going through the converter. Let's take this off and see what happens. So all this goes up into the void. This is a NoBo 19.3, 23 NoBo 19.3. There's a void behind, I'll show you here in just a second. But I have this wired to there's my splice. I know a lot of extra wire. I may cut some of that out. But anyway, it's wired to a switch beside the bed that we use to turn the Starlink off and on at night. Instead of letting it go into sleep mode, because even though sleep mode doesn't use much electricity, it does use a little bit. And this goes straight to the battery. So anyway, let me show you that real quick. This is Mrs. C's switch. She's in control of the Starlink switch. So anyway, it's on the side of the bed. The void that I'm talking about, back there behind that panel, is about 12 inches of space that has nothing in it. So that's where we run our wires through for that box that I've got on the bottom for the solar and for the diesel heater and for the Starlink. And they go straight to the battery terminal block. Next week we're going to redo the inlet for the diesel heater, so I'll show you all that too. But this is just a quick, I just threw this box on here. It's a lot more convenient than trying to drill multiple holes through the floor. I get one hole, I'll just use the box for a junction box. And then there's the 110 inlet for the DC charger for the battery. Anyway, let's get this changed out. This will all be coming off because it's got new, I'll have to put new connectors on it. So let's take this off. It's just connector. I'm taking those off because the new plug's got terminals on the back. I'll have to put terminal connectors on the cable, or on the wires. This has just got a twist lock. It's got a couple of screws for the cover. Hopefully I won't be able to see the holes, but if I am, I'll just have to cover them up with something. Anyway, let's take this out. All right, got that out. And as I suspected, the hole's going to be made a little bit bigger. So I'm either going to have to use my expanded drill bit or hopefully the hole saw. I don't know, we'll see. We'll get it though. Right back. There's Bruno, y'all. Expando bit. That's not the technical name, but it's what I call it. That's not a bag of trash, y'all. That's a bag of straps for my bikes. Anyway, I have no vise, so I'm going to have to hold this with my hand, so I'm not going to let y'all watch me drill a hole in my hand. So we'll be back when the hole's the right size. Bye. Just like that, expando bit You got my hole the right size. Now if I just get the nut on. First I gotta go see if Mrs. C wants the yellow cover or the black cover. So let's go ask her. All right, Mrs. C has spoken, and black it is. She's over there working on campsites. Black it is. All right, we got her installed. I'll run some wires through here so I can put them into the connector. Easy peasy. Had to use some of Mrs. C's gasket lubricant because the way I put it in here, I couldn't use the spanner wrench on the nut, so I actually had to turn the connector, adapter, whatever you want to call it. So, it's all good. This is a Starlink product, or Star Gear, my bad, Star Gear product. Works great. We're gonna give her a shot. Let me get it wired up. Get back with you. All right, got those on. No, I'm not putting heat shrink on them. They're inside a sealed container, they're fine. Cut off some of this excess. Don't need all this. I know it's some wonky colors. I had them left over from a wiring harness and something. I don't remember what it was. But you use what you got when you live out here in the boonies. All right, we'll take our handy dandy Harbor Freight multimeter. And there. That one up. Verify our voltage. Which side's what? Switch is on inside. Good there. 13.4. Good. All right, let's plug this baby in. And you turn my switch off here. Before we plug it in. Plug her in on the other side. Tug test. Good. We'll turn it back on. See what we got. Oh. There are light indicators on the back. We are on. Looks good. Let's plug in the Starlink and see if we got Starlink. So unplug it from the 110 inverter. Pull the cable out of the brick. Okay, my Starlink is in SOS mode now. I don't know if I can show you that or not. I screenshotted the SOS. We'll see if it works or not. Anyway, let me plug it in here. All right, we are plugged in here now. Nice snug fit. Power's on. I hope this will fit in there once I get it all put together. Anyway, let me go back to my home screen and see if my Starlink's back up. All right, I put the screenshot on there. We've got Starlink again, so let me get this buttoned back up and we'll see what it looks like. All right, last screw. Just like that. Now we have Starlink plug, waterproof, watertight, outside. I don't have to put the brick. We don't have to use the inverter. And a bonus, an accidental bonus. This is the hook I use for hanging my cord whenever we're using the AC for the charger for the battery. But hey, works great for a Starlink cable too. And there we have it. I mean, the Starlink Mini doesn't use much power anyway. And the inverter doesn't, I mean, it does have a voltage draw, so if we can do away with the inverter and run straight to the battery, hey, makes it even better. So that's our quick outdoor socket for the Starlink. Hope you enjoyed it. See you next week for, I don't know, there's no telling. Anyway, we're gonna do the diesel heater port here in the near future. We're gonna get rid of this And we're going to try something different. Anyway, we'll see y'all down the road. See you next video. Mrs. C showed up, y'all. Hi, Bruno.